That topsy-turvy severe weather Jeff was just talking about that swept through southern New England yesterday, leaving behind downed trees and scattered debris. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm John DeLuca.
And I'm Tiffany Murphy. One of the hardest hit communities was North Scituate. That's where we find ABC 6 News reporter Daniel Coates, who joins us live with a look at the damage. Dan?
Well, Tiffany, good evening. If you can hear some of the buzzing in the background, that's crews on scene that are fixing some of the wires and picking up some of the remaining branches. You might be wondering what I'm holding in my hand. This is actually a piece of wood that belonged to a shed that stood right here. You can see some of the other pieces of wood that also stood here completely obliterated by the high winds, heavy rain, and extreme weather that we got in this area last night. We're told by the resident who owns this property that the wind gusts were so high, you can actually see a piece of wood that belonged to that shed on the right side of this home just across the street. We spoke with those residents inside today who say they're lucky to be alive.
Oh, you would have been dead. You would have been hit by something for sure.
Oh my God.
Like most southern New Englanders, the Gouldens got a tornado warning alert on their phone Wednesday night, thinking nothing of it until they saw dark clouds approaching and heard swirling winds just outside their North Scituate home.
We just witnessed all kinds of debris flying by the windows, hitting the house. We could hear trees falling, just all kinds of noise, just like they say, you know, the train noise. It's definitely for real.
The couple found shelter in their basement, escaping the severe weather they say lasted minutes, slowly making their way upstairs to look at the damage on their doorstep.
We saw this. We didn't see that till
this today.
morning.
We couldn't even get where you're standing.
Yeah, we've been picking
with
it up.
debris and trees and whatnot.
Uprooted trees, scattered branches, and even pieces of their neighbor's property across the street were blown on their roof.
He had a little shed there. And,
Yeah, his mailbox is over here underneath that debris.
that was heavy debris that fell right on the roof.
Yep.
The National Weather Service surveyed the area around their home Thursday afternoon to determine if indeed a tornado touched down in their neighborhood.
We're looking at the damage, the tree damage, what direction the trees are. Are they all in one direction? Is there a convergent or twisting type of signature to the damage?
This area, one of many locations surveyed in Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts that saw tornadic tendencies Wednesday night.
And then we're going to take that information, go back to the office and compare it to the radar and try to put the pieces together.
A massive cleanup is just beginning for Bungay Road and the Gouldens. But the good news is that their family is unharmed and their home doesn't have major structural damage. Kevin is hugging Donna a little tighter this Thursday after she beat the dangerous storm home from work by just 5 minutes.
I don't even want to think of it. I got nauseous last night and got sick just thinking of it.
And if you had come back from work 5 minutes later.
If I stayed 5 minutes later, I would have been right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And very good news to hear that those residents are unharmed. We'll give you one more look at some of the damage that we have behind us on Bungay Road in North Scituate. Crews are still on scene, and some of those residents, even one just behind us, is doing what they can, doing what he can, and cleaning up some of this area. But like I said, the cleanup is still very much in the early stages. For now in North Scituate, I'm Daniel Coates, ABC 6 News.